All right. I get a lot of questions about what tree stand system I use when I hunt way back in the mountains. And I got places I hunt that are 3 to 5 miles back. I hike in before light in the mountains and sometimes hunt all day, daylight till dark, in the tree. Sometimes hunt, hike in, hunt, shoot something, and pack out a buck and all my stuff and my weapon and my gear and my tree stand. So I need the lightest, smallest system possible, and that's what I think I have right now. I get a lot of questions about what I use, so I want to show it to you. I'm standing on a Lone Wolf hand climber seat. My foot is actually tied to the seat because you'll see as I climb, if the seat were to drop, I'd be in big trouble. So I make sure that doesn't happen. Uh, I have a rock harness on, rock climbing harness on, and I'm tethered to the tree with a tether, a Prusik knot attached to my rock climbing harness. Um, these are the only pieces of equipment I have to have to get to a place, climb a tree, and hunt from it. I'll show you something else that I use to when I'm sitting all day long that keeps it more comfortable. But this is the bare minimum. So you can see I tie myself to the tree by the tether, and then I pull up my hand climber seat just like this. Now you'll notice this is not the smoothest climbing system in the world. It's not the easiest. Um, I don't use it in my backyard. But if I need to carry this thing 10 miles in a day, maybe load it down with a deer, um, I think this is the way to go. You'll notice I have two Prusik knots in this tether. The top one I use to hook this thing onto. This little sling is called a sit drag. Look them up. I think they're about 30 bucks. With this, I added this back strap just for a little extra comfort. With this setup, I can easily sit 10, 11, 12 hours. Because, not that any one position is all that comfortable, but combined, I have a lot of options. I can be back against the sit drag. A lot of times, I'll hang off the very edge of it, stretch my calves and my ankles out. I can put my knees up against the tree and put more weight on my bottom. Actually, there will be times I'll wedge my head right here and take a nap. It sounds funny, but if you've gotten up that early, you know how it is. Um, I stand up. This platform has just enough room that I can move around and lean against the tree with my back or with my shoulders. This is the way to go for me, for what I do. It's pretty extreme. And like I said, I don't recommend it to anyone, but for folks who want to know what I've found to be the best thing for the kind of hunting I like to do, I think this is it. One last thing I meant to mention. You can use this system to climb around a tree branch. You just need a second tether. If I'm climbing and I'm tied in and I come up to a branch right here, I would take a second rope, loop it around above the branch, clip into that, then unclip from this rope, untie it, and keep climbing. And then when I get my platform to the branch, I get up to it. Remember, it's tied to my foot. I hang from my harness, push off the tree with my leg, and undo the platform, pull it above the branch, and clamp it back down again. And I end up having to do that usually climbing a tree anyway because I have to adjust the angle of the platform. It's not that bad. Make sure it's securely strapped to your foot and make sure your other foot you can push off the tree to get all the weight off of it and it's not too bad. This whole system, all together, all three pieces, weighs just a little over 7 pounds. I don't think you're going to find anything lighter and anything smaller. Even when you think about using one or two lightweight tree sticks, you still need a platform. This is my climbing system and my foot platform. I don't think you can beat it. You've got to have a harness anyway. You've got to have a tether anyway. So this is basically as small, as light, as compact as you're going to be able to hunt from a tree.